John Currin versus Islam, Part 2. I'm doing a very brief video just to comment on the Vogue cover, which Currin painted, came out this month. This is Jennifer Lawrence, and this is one of a series of covers that was done to celebrate the 125th anniversary. Jennifer Lawrence, very classy person, great choice for a cover model. What I found interesting was looking at the choices Currin made in dressing her. Now, I'm going just by what I see, and I haven't read any interviews with him as to how he chose this hat and her dress. There was a New York Times article, which you can look up, and I think it was erroneous in its description of Currin's work. The article essentially said that Currin chose her to wear a funny hat, as he often does, and it has, I believe, postmodern irony and a mannerist style. What's missing is that I believe this painting really continues the theme that Currin developed, which I went into in my last video, of his underlying sense that Islam is taking over American culture and Western culture. Now, if you look at the hat here, it actually has the feel of a turban, and I think the red, the blood, is not accidental. That's how I view it. The painting style is very interesting. Unlike most of Currin's work, this is very loose and flat. And here you have a green feather and some green, which would seem gratuitous, except as we went into in the last video, the green represents the encroachment of Islam. Now, if you look at Orientalism art, and by that, what I'm referring to are the Orientalists, who were a group of painters in the late 1800s, early 1900s, who bought into and capitalized on a romance that the West had of the Mideast. And this is a fantastic book by Christian Davies. If you can get it, it's well worth it. And a lot of the themes that are in Currin's portrait of Jennifer Lawrence, I believe, can be found in the Orientalist art. So the way I view this is that Currin is essentially doing an updated riff on Orientalism. He is not romancing it as the Orientalists did, but rather making a political statement. And so, again, I view Currin as being the premier political artist of America post 9/11. And he continues, in my opinion, his theme, polemic against Islam. John Currin versus Islam, and the Vogue issue of Jennifer Lawrence.